sustainability needs to replace growth. And if you don't want to have another financial crisis like 2008 and 2009, you have to start thinking differently about the underlying premise of the financial system.
Elias, Mr. Clement here. I want to make two real quick points. First, I'm not as negative as to believe that we can't have growth in the future. It does come back to technology. More people have moved out of poverty in the last 20 years than ever before in history because of technology and the spread of capitalism and market-based economics. All of that is wonderful stuff. I don't think that's why we had the crisis.
But didn't that low inflation mean that, we had low interest rates, and it appeared that we'd broken, there was a great phrase that used to be broken the cycle of boom and bust, and people began to believe that was the case. And
the boom and bust, we still will have boom and bust, but I think the reason that we went over the cliff was excess leverage, separate and apart from
too much borrowing,
too much leverage. We couldn't afford it.
Bethany McLean. Yeah.
Look past the fact that as early as the mid-1990s, consumer activists were going to the government, to Congress, to the Federal Reserve, and saying, look, people are getting loans they can't afford to pay back. Now, whether you believe this is predatory lending or predatory borrowing, it almost doesn't matter. If you hear people are getting loans they can't afford to pay back, that should strike fear into the heart of anyone who cares about a sound banking system. And you could have seen even then that something was going off the rails.
The misnomer is that banks were making no money down loans. Banks found outside investors to make the homeowner a down payment for them.
But the proof is surely that at the end of the day, people couldn't afford the loans they've been given.
What matters, though, to a bank is how much collateral they have relative to the loan.
Yeah, well, let's turn it round. What matters to the people who borrowed that money was they couldn't pay it back. I'd like to...
Yeah, let's get the banker in.
My company is owned by a Canadian bank, the Royal Bank of Canada, the largest bank in Canada, where Canada is all about. There are only 6 banks. None of them failed. One of the major reasons is that there was a responsible mortgage financing system in Canada, fueled by the innovative thought that banks, when they make a loan to an end client, ought to hold that loan to maturity. They ought to, therefore, know the client, and they ought to apply underwriting standards that make sense. Okay. That's the difference between the financial crisis not affecting Canadian banks and almost bringing